Yes, sir.
Assertion is true. Now tell me about the reason. Hunt's rule of maximum multiplicity says that the spins should be same, right? And when the spin is same in the different p orbitals, then we have the maximum multiplicity. Why the greatest rule of why that's what Hunt's rule of maximum multiplicity. I know. So the configuration of the ground state atom is one which has the greatest multiplicity or maximum multiplicity. So we can say na reason is also true.
So what is ground state?
Ground state means we have not removed any electron. Okay, Harsha?
Yes.
Ground state means we have not removed any electron. So reason is also true. And reason is also the explanation. Correct?
So what about this question for 144? 26 is the answer, right?
Yeah, 26 is the answer. Reason is also true. If you look at this question here, a transition metal has X configuration, and the configuration has a configuration argon 3d5 in its +3 oxidation state. That means how many electrons have we removed?
3.
So we can write +3 means we removed 3 electrons. Right? We removed 3 electrons. Next, if you have removed 3 electrons, how many electrons do we have now in the +3 oxidation state? We have argon 18 plus. Right now we have 18 plus 5, that is equal to how many electrons? 23 electrons, right?
Yes.
23 electrons plus 3, that will be equal to 26. Correct? So 26 is the atomic number. That will be the neutral atom. And Nabiha, I think you did not wait till the end of the class. आप पहले ही चली गए थे, right? You left early, right, Nabiha? Okay. And so today let us do some problems. Do these two because I did not get any assignment abhi tak. Z means the atomic number, okay? The meaning of Z is atomic number. Try these questions. Siddiqa, Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Siddiqa?
Good evening, sir. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Tell me, do you have any doubt from the previous test?
No.
No? Okay, fine.
Actually, sir, could you
Yes, tell me.
explain the last question from the last test?
Okay, just
Yes, that one.
Tell me, do you understand? +3 means we have removed 3 electrons, right?
Yes.
And how are we getting 23? Argon has how many electrons? Siddhika, argon has how many
18.
electrons? Argon has how many electrons?
18.
18. Now 18 and 3D 5. So 18 plus 5 will be?
23.
So 23 right now. And we have removed 3. So we'll add those 3. So in total, how many electrons were present in the atom? 26 electrons, right?
Yes, sir.
That will be the atomic number.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, Afnan. How are you?
Walaikum salam. Fine, sir.
So, आपने, did you practice?
Yeah, I saw it couple of times.
Couple of times. Okay. समझ में आई सारी चीजें?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
No doubts, right?
I don't have.
Okay, fine. Now there is one more thing that I will suggest. ये सवाल कीजिए आप लोग सबके 6 and 7, ठीक है? And there's one more thing that I will suggest all of you guys to do is it is to put up a timer. You have to set a timer while reading notes. Okay. So for example, today's note you will read now. So set up a timer, how much time you are taking to read those notes. Now, I want you to do this exercise is because set up a timer and note that time down. और फिर आप लोग हमें बताइएगा in my WhatsApp. Okay. All of you will tell me how much time does it take to revise notes. You will see that it hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes. If you're reading it. If you are doing the problems that we did, if you're repeating the problems, it will take 15 to 20 minutes. This is the time taken for only reading. And repeating, it is going to take 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So this is not for me, but actually for you. Any time you, आपका दिमाग आपको ये कहे, if you start telling yourself that I don't have time, then you will come back and you will see it and you will write this down, okay, in your notebook. It takes me 5 to 10 minutes to read the previous class notes. So what will happen? Your mind will never trick you and say that time, you don't have time. You will always have 5 to 10 minutes. अगर आपको practice करना तो you will always have 15 to 20 minutes. If not 15 to 20 minutes, you have 5 to 10 minutes. Is that right? Yes or no? Please, me. All of you do this. Okay, just read it once and then try repeating it. Whatever questions we did and you are not able to do, only those questions which we are not able to do. If you are able to do all the questions from a class, no need to repeat those questions. Okay, no need. If you want to repeat, that's another thing. But always try to repeat the questions that we are not able to do in the class. इस सवाल में हमें कराना पड़ेगा जो सवाल इसमें क्या कीजिएगा प्लीज आप लोग you repeat those questions. ठीक है चलिए. Done with the 6th one and 7th one, tell me.
No, sir.
No? What happened? Having difficulty, Sarah?
In the first one.
First one. Can you write the electronic configuration for phosphorus and then for Fe2 plus and Cl negative?
Yeah, that I can.
That you can do. Write the electronic configuration. And then we can explain after that. Okay. You will be wondering कि सर आज type क्यों कर रहे हैं? सर का notepad कहाँ गया? सर का notepad है, सर असल में charge कर रहे हैं. I mean the socket in my table is not, it's not working right now. So like 10 more minutes until the time you are done with this question, then I will bring up my tab, the writing pad. But before that, send me the electronic configuration. All of you, please send me the electronic configuration of phosphorus and Fe2 plus. Please remember, atomic number is 26, but we have removed 2 electrons. In chlorine negative, that is chloride ion, atomic number is 17, and we have added an electron, and that is why it is negative. So the number of electron in Fe will be equal to 24, and in Cl it will be equal to 18. Okay? So please keep that in mind and write the electronic configuration, preferably on the basis of noble gas, जो हम लोगों ने कल सीखा था.
I sent.
You have sent, Harsha? Okay. Correct. He negative. Okay. Na positive. Correct. 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 Very good, Harsha. Sarah.
Is this correct?
This is after what? What is the noble gas?
This is for phosphorus.
It's for phosphorus, yeah, but there will be something before 3s2 and 3p3, right? No.
Right?
Directly 3. Sorry, Sarah?
What are you saying? Say again?
I'm saying there will be something before what you have written, right?
Yeah, the formula.
Formula. No. 3s2, 3p3. How many electrons? 3s2, 3p3. How many electrons? 5 electrons?
Yeah.
What about the other 10 electrons?
1 minute.
अफनान आपसे हो रहा है? अफनान आपसे हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है? Afnan, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, tell me. Are you able to do the electronic configuration? Yes or no?
Sir,
Sorry?
the first one, I do not understand the question. Why is there a minus?
Electronic configuration, no problem. Electronic configuration. Can you please write the electronic configuration at least for phosphorus? You write the electronic configuration, then I will explain.
Okay.
Others also, please. Nabiha, Siddiqa. Let us see. Let us see this one, phosphorus. Z is equal to 15. What is the nearest noble gas before 15? What is the nearest noble gas before 15? Please keep your mic. Harsha ke alawa baki log hai. What? Sara? Sorry?
Sodium.
Sodium. Sodium noble gas hai. Sara. Sara
what is Ne?
What is Ne?
Sorry,
आप
sorry.
बताएं. What is Ne? Neon, right? It is neon. Okay. How many electrons in neon are done? 10 electrons in neon are done. Remaining 5 electrons, right? Now, what is the neon is what number atomic, what number noble gas? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Noble gas number?
2.
2. So X is equal to 2. N will be equal to X plus 1. That is equal to how much? 3. Yes. Right? What is the formula? Tell me now. What is the formula?
NS.
Just a second. NS.
N minus 2. F.
N minus 2 F.
And N minus 1 D.
N minus 1 D.
NP.
NP. Tell me now.
So
3s. Possible,
3s.
not possible?
Yes, it's possible.
Possible. How many electrons can I put in the 3s?
2.
Okay. What if I do N minus 2? What will I get?
1. It's not possible.
1f. Possible, not possible?
It's not possible.
Okay. What if I put 3 here? What will I get?
2D.
2D. Nabiha, can you see? Nabiha, can you see that you will get 2D? Nabiha, can you understand? Nabiha, दूसरी चीज ये है, please see that your mic is working before you come to the class, all of you guys. ठीक है? माइक अगर काम नहीं कर रहा, आपको आधी चीज समझ नहीं आएगी, हम कितना चैट में पढ़ते रहे, आप लोगों को पढ़ाते रहे. ठीक है? So please see that अगर माइक नहीं काम कर रहा है, then please change the device. Okay? किसी दूसरे डिवाइस से लॉग इन करने की कोशिश करें. ठीक है? Try to log in from a different device. So this is also not possible. सिद्दीका, आपको आ रहा नहीं आ रहा सिद्दीका?
Yes, sir.
So why are you not answering? Please answer, okay? Siddika, Afnan, please answer. Now, what is the value of N?
3.
3. So,
It's
3p.
It's possible.
Possible, not possible?
It is possible.
Possible? Possible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many electrons can I put in 3p? How many electrons can I put in 3p?
6.
लेकिन बचा कितना है अभी?
3.
3 is remaining, right? Okay. Now, when we have 10 electrons in neon, this 10 electrons means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, right? If I want to write the orbital diagram, it will be looking something like this. 1s2, 2 electrons. Then again 2s2, 2 electrons. In 2p6, 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron, 4 electron, 5 electron, and 6 electron. So all of these are paired. Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now, so that means whenever you write the noble gas configuration, whenever you write the noble gas, that noble gas has all the paired electrons. So you never need to see the noble gas configurations if you have paired or unpaired electrons there. You just need to see the outermost electronic configuration. So 3s has how many electrons? It will have only 1 orbital and 2 electrons. P has 3 orbitals, 1, 2, and 3. And in this case, we'll be having 1 electron, 2 electron, and 3 electrons. So how many unpaired? Tell me guys, how many unpaired electron?
2.
How many?
2.
3. अच्छे से बोले 3. ऐसे क्या बोल रहे? अच्छे से बोले 3. How many? How many electrons? 3. Thank you very much. 3 electrons are unpaired. All of you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Nabiha, Siddiqa, Yasir. Yasir, where is Kashif? Yasir, where is Kashif? How many? किन लोगों का mic काम नहीं कर रहा है? Can you tell me? Let me just ask. Martin, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Afnan, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yasir, am I audible? Yes. Nabia, your mic is not working. Sarah, your mic is working?
Yes, sir.
Siddiqa, your mic is working?
Yes, sir.
Harsha, your mic is also working. Now, what about the next one? Fe2 positive. Z is equal to how much? 26. Nearest noble gas before 26. What is the nearest noble? Siddiqa बताएंगे. Siddiqa.
Argon.
Sarah. Okay. How many electrons are completed in argon?
18.
Okay. Now, how many remaining?
8.
How many remaining? How many remaining?
8.
ठीक है चलिए 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन कर देते हैं. ठीक है. This is when you have 26 electrons. उसमें से 2 रिमूव नहीं किया हमने. If I will remove 2 ठीक है हमने 2 रिमूव नहीं किया. आप ऐसे लिख दीजिए. After argon, argon is the noble gas number what? Tell me guys. Argon is noble gas number
3.
3. So X is equal to argon is
3
noble gas number
plus
3.
1.
So N will be equal to 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4. Now plug in the formula. Put this in the formula and tell me. What is the formula? Siddiqa, jaldi बताएं, what is the formula?
NS.
NS.
N minus 2F.
N minus 2F.
N minus 1D.
N minus 1D.
NP.
NP. So tell me, if I plug in N is equal to 4, what will I get?
4S2.
4S I will get. I will get 4S. Okay. Is 4S
Yes.
possible?
Yes.
So I will write 4S. How many electrons in the 4S?
2.
2. Tell me. If I put N here, what will I get?
2F.
2F possible, not possible.
No.
Moving on. If I put N here, what will I get? Nabiha, can you tell me if I put N here? And Nabiha will tell me in the chat. If I put N here, what will I get? In this term, if I put N, what will I get, Nabiha? देखिए नबिया यही दिक्कत है ना. Put कीजिए N. Plug in N here. Okay, what did you answer? Wait a second. हाँ ठीक है. My bad. सही अभी सही है आपका. This is 3D. 3D possible or not possible, Nabiha? Sorry, Nabiha. हमने बे मतलब कर दिया आपको. Yes, 3D is correct. 3D possible or not possible, Nabiha? नहीं आप पढ़ाई लिखाई कर कैसे होगा, ऐसे तो कुछ नहीं काम चलेगा, पॉसिबल है। ठीक है, आप लोग पढ़िए, पुराना पढ़िए। आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू आर either you have you completed the notes नबीहा? एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर का कंप्लीट है नोट्स आपका कि कंप्लीट नहीं है? स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम 14 में, कंप्लीट है या नहीं कंप्लीट है नबीहा? कंप्लीट है तो आप नोट्स रीड कीजिए। वी हैव डन दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस। 3D पॉसिबल है नहीं पॉसिबल है, और ये चीज बहुत पहले ही हमने करा दिया था। Which of the following subsets are not possible? 3s, 7s, 2f, 1d, 5p, 1p, 2d, 1f। ठीक है, सारी चीजें हमने करा दी हैं। ठीक है, सो प्लीज सी दिस, कैसे हम लोगों ने किया था। ठीक है, इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू रिवाइज तो नहीं आएगा फिर। चल 3d is possible, so I will plug in 3d here. Remaining electron is how much? 6 electron. Now it is saying Fe2 positive. That means we have to remove the 2 electrons from the outermost shell. What is the outermost shell? 4s is the 4 is the outermost shell. You will remove 2 electrons from here and you will get 4s0. So this will be the electronic configuration for Fe2 positive. Z tells you about the atomic number and not about the electrons number. Okay? Z will tell you only about the atomic number. Next we have Cl negative. Z for this is equal to how much? Z for this is equal to 17. Yeah? So the nearest noble gas after 17 is equal to how much? Nearest noble gas after 17. Sorry, nearest noble gas before 17 is equal to neon. Neon has 10 electron and neon is the noble gas number. How much? Helium, neon 2. So we'll start with 3s. 3s is possible. And how many electrons are remaining? Remaining electron is equal to 7. 3s2 and then we have 3p. Remaining electron now is 5, so we'll put 5. But this is only for 17. Since here we have negative, so we have added one more electron. So if you add one more electron to this, you will get 3p6. So 3p6 is the formula here. But again, we were talking about the number of unpaired electron. See here, in 3d6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 6 electron, 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron, 4 electron, 5 electron, 6 electrons, right? 4s में तो 0 है, so we have how many unpaired electrons? We have 4 unpaired electrons. UPE, unpaired electrons. In this case, when you have chlorine, in that case, if you see 3s2 paired, PP6, 1, 2, 3. 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron, 4 electron, 5 electron, 6 electron. So you will have 0 UPE, 0 unpaired electron. Please write this down. Please let me know once you're done.
Done, sir.
What about this one? Electronic configuration of the following ions. ये भी नहीं हुआ आप लोगों से। आप लोग पढ़ाई नहीं कीजिएगा, कुछ नहीं होगा। ठीक है, 10th क्लास नहीं है कि आपने 2 महीना पढ़ाई कर लिया हो गया सारा। ओके, यू हैव टू रीड डेली, यू हैव टू रीड नोट्स डेली। डेली आप लोगों को पढ़ाई करनी ही करनी है। See here, number 1, hydrogen negative. So that means here you have 2 electrons. एक तो हाइड्रोजन का हो गया, उसमें से आपने एक इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड कर दिया, so simply it is 1s2. Second, we have sodium positive. Sodium positive. Sodium has how many? The electronic configuration. Sodium has atomic number 11. If you remove one electron, you have 10 electrons. So you will have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Thirdly, you have O2 negative. Oxygen has the atomic number 16. How many electrons have I added? Tell me. O2 negative. How many electrons have I added?
2.
2. So we have now 18 electrons. So we'll start. You can write neon. Neon के बाद तो अब सीधा अब ये चीज आपको याद हो जानी चाहिए, right? As soon as you are writing neon, that is second, so you will start with 3s. 3s2, 3p. Here we have 6 and add 2. है ना? 2 electron हो गए थे. So remaining is 10 electron here, 12, 4 electron plus 2, 6 electron here. Fourth, we have F negative. What is the atomic number for fluorine? हमने ऑक्सीजन का 16 लिख दिया. My bad. यहाँ पे इसको 8 लिखिएगा please. Or wait a second. This will be 2s and 2p. Helium होगा ना? We have helium. 2 electron here. This is 2s and this is 2p. 2, 4, 6, 4, 10 है ना? 2 negative. Yeah. This is 9, right? So this will be again helium. 2 electron is considered. Then you will have 2s2 and then 2p6. No. Can you see that all of these are having same number of electrons? In sodium positive, O2 negative, and F negative?
Yes, sir.
So these are known as isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic species. These are ions species with same number of electrons.
Yes, sir.
Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me. Iso means same. Meaning of iso is same. Okay. So just give me a second, okay? Because I think complete quantum number is done for you guys. And the remaining portion is just the electronic configuration. Sorry, the history of atomic structure is remaining. How did we come to the history of atomic structure? That part is remaining. So let me just confirm कि सारे सवाल हम लोगों ने कर लिए हैं यानी, because we have done the theory part for sure. Let me see if we have done the all types of question or not. So if we look at here, okay. Can all of you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So from here, if you see, can I annotate here? I cannot, but I can annotate from here maybe. Yeah. How many subshells are associated with n is equal to 4? These type of questions we have done. How many electrons will be present in subshell having ms value of -half for n is equal to 4? Okay. So n is equal to 4. That means how many electrons we are, how many subshells we have? Tell me. N square, right? Number of orbitals. So sorry, subshells in orbitals. Orbitals is equal to how much? N square. Number of subshells. How many subshells? n is equal to 4, that means L will be equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have S, we have P, we have D, and we have F. Then they're asking, ये समझ में आया सबको? How many subshells? Subshell is given by azimuthal quantum number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next thing. How many electrons will be present in the subshells having ms value of minus half? Now, S subshell can have how many electrons? It can have 2 electrons, right? One of the electron will be plus half, the other electron will be minus half, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is asking you to consider only minus half electrons. So S में आपके पास you will have 1 electron with minus half, P में you will have 3 electrons, आधा है ना, सबका आधा. Like P has 6 electrons, half of them will be plus half of them will be minus half. Similarly, D has 10 electrons maximum capacity, and half of them will be having plus half of them, that means 5 will be having minus half. F में 14, so you will have 7. So you will have 7 plus 3, 10 plus 5 plus 1, 16. So you will have 16 electron in the n is equal to 4, which has minus half spin value. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Understood this? Okay, so there is nothing in from the theory that we have not done. अभी तक तो. Now, indicate the number of unpaired electrons. अभी कर लिया हम लोगों ने. हाँ या ना बताएं? Phosphorus, silicon, chromium, Fe, and krypton. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No. The unpaired electrons in aluminium and silicon are present in 3p orbital. Which electrons will experience more? ये हम लोग करेंगे in the next chapter. Not here. Okay. Effective nuclear charge. If you see this part, effective nuclear charge, we will be doing this in the periodic properties. वहीं पे ज़्यादा सही से समझ में आएगा. And there we have some consequences also. So we'll start with effective nuclear charge in the periodic properties. Okay. You will leave this. You will leave this question also. And you will leave this question also, 2.63. Effective nuclear charge. Wherever you see effective nuclear charge, you will leave that question right. Okay? Now they're just asking the quantum number of 6 electrons are given below. Arrange them in the order of increasing energies. If any of these combinations have same energy, please list them. Now, arrange them in the order of increasing energy. Increasing energy के लिए क्या use करते हैं? N plus L rule. Yes or no? Please tell me. Correct है?
Yes, sir.
You will use the N plus L rule. There is nothing. आपको ये दोनों चीजें देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है? You don't need to see the magnetic quantum number and the spin quantum number. Plus half में electron हो, चाहे minus half में electron हो. All both of these are having what? Same energies. Okay? They don't have different energies. It is just going to tell you about the state of the electron. Up है या down है? That's it. It's not going to tell you about the energy. ठीक है? You have to just use N plus L rule. Then this is ये तो पहले का है ना? This we have not done. This we have not done. क्वांटम नंबर से और कुछ आई थिंक नहीं है यहाँ पे. लेट मी सी. Here we have how many electrons in an atom. We have the following quantum numbers. N is equal to 4 है, ms is equal to half. अभी हम लोगों ने देख लिया. N is equal to 3 and L is equal to 0. So please see, when you have N is equal to 3, you will have L is equal to 0, 1, 2. How many electrons in an atom? We have the following. Third shell में subshell number 0. In subshell 0, how many electrons we can have? We can have 2 electrons, right? Plus half and minus half. So only इसका आंसर कितना हो जाएगा? You will have 2 electrons which have the N is equal to 3 and L is equal to 0. है ना? ये N is equal to 4 and MS is equal to half. We have just seen. Next, it is which of the following, explain giving reason, which of the following sets of quantum number are not possible. पहले आप देखिएगा N और L के बारे में. If N should be what? N should be greater than L. है ना? ML what? ML का क्या है? ML, that means magnetic quantum number, should be equal to or less than L. Right? Magnetic quantum number क्या होना चाहिए? It should be equal to or less than L. Or spin can have only 2 values, either plus half or minus half. Right? N के लिए only one condition. N should be equal to 0, 1, 2, and so. Right? Then see here, using SPD notations, describe the orbital with the following quantum number. N is equal to 1, L is equal to 0. N is equal to 1, L is equal to 0 means S subshell 1S. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 1. N is equal to 3 means 3, L is equal to 1 means P subshell 3P. So we have done this also. The atomic orbital has N is equal to 3. What are the possible values of L and M? Done. है ना? List the quantum numbers of electrons for 3D orbitals. आपको यहाँ पे क्या दिखना है? Magnetic quantum number and the azimuthal quantum number. Magnetic quantum number will be equal to how much? L is equal to 2. And magnetic quantum number will be equal to -2 to +2. Okay. Which of the following orbitals are possible? We have done this type of questions also. नेक्स्ट आपके पास है गिव द नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द स्पीसीज H2 पॉजिटिव, H2 and O2 पॉजिटिव, इसको छोड़ना है आपको, ठीक है। I mean, आप कर भी सकते हैं, H2 में हाइड्रोजन में होते कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन, वन हाइड्रोजन हैज वन इलेक्ट्रॉन, अदर हाइड्रोजन हैज अनदर इलेक्ट्रॉन, H2 हैज हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन, टू इलेक्ट्रॉन, उसमें से पॉजिटिव कर दिया आपने, दैट मींस यू हैव रिमूव्ड वन इलेक्ट्रॉन, दैट मींस H2 पॉजिटिव हैज वन इलेक्ट्रॉन ओनली। देन यू सी H2 हैज हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन, टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, H2 के पास कितने, टू इलेक्ट्रॉन। देन यू हैव O2 पॉजिटिव, ऑक्सीजन हैज 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन, O2 विल हैव 16 इलेक्ट्रॉन, O2 के पास कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन, 16 इलेक्ट्रॉन, so O2 positive will have one electron, remove one electron, 15 electrons, ठीक है। Now an atom in an element contains 29 electrons, 35 neutrons, ये तो कर लेंगे आप लोग, पुराने सवाल है ना। नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स, न्यूट्रॉन्स, एटॉमिक मास, ये सारी चीजें, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिख लेंगे आप लोग, ठीक है। दिस इज नॉट वेरी टफ। उसके बाद क्या है, an electron is in one of the 3D orbitals, give the possible value of n, l and ml for the electron, सेम सवाल है बिल्कुल जो अभी हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे किया है, ठीक है। which atoms are indicated by the following electronic configuration, आपको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दी हुई है, you have to tell me what is the atom, ठीक है। you have to tell you, they are asking you the atomic, they have given the atomic number, they are asking you the atom, that means हीलियम में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं प्लस 1, how many, 3 किसका होता है, लिथियम का होता है, so this is for lithium। what atomic number of element whose outermost electrons are represented by 3s1, 2p3 and 3p5, so atomic number पूछ ले जिसका outer most electron क्या हो, 3s1, 3s1 से पहले आप देखिए, you have the second shell, second, इसमें बहुत आसान तरीका आप लोग बता दें, ऐसा कीजिएगा, look at the principal quantum number pqn-1, ठीक है, pqn-1 आपको मिल जाएगा नोबल गैस नंबर, ठीक है। व्हाट इज द pqn, 3 हियर, 3-1 2, व्हाट इज द सेकंड नोबल गैस, नियॉन। नियॉन में आप बस एक इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड कर दीजिए, नियॉन प्लस 1 विल बी द एटॉमिक नंबर, नियॉन का होता है 10 प्लस 1 कितना हो गया, 11 हो गया, ठीक है। 2p3 प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर इज 2, -1 हो गया 1, द फर्स्ट नोबल गैस इज हीलियम, add how many electrons, 3 electrons to helium, helium plus 3, helium के बाद थर्ड, helium के बाद क्या आता है, helium के बाद आता है आपके पास क्या आता है, lithium, beryllium, boron, right, this will be boron, सही है, नहीं सही है, सही है या नहीं सही है,
Yes, sir.
नहीं सही, सही है,
Correct.
Understood, sir.
नो नहीं सही है, 2p3 नहीं होगा ना, बोरॉन का तो 2s2 2p1 होता है, इसको कैसे करेंगे, ठीक है, चलिए इस सवाल को हम ले लेते हैं, है ना, इसको हम एक्सटेंड कर देते हैं। देन वी हैव राइट द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, ये तो आपको सवाल में दिया होता है, इसको कर लीजिएगा। विच आर द फॉलोइंग आर आइसो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्पीशीज, कैसे करेंगे, इन सब का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन निकालिए, रादर यू जस्ट नीड टू कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। सोडियम में से 11 होता है, 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन निकाल दीजिए, पोटेशियम से 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मैग्नीशियम से 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, कैल्शियम से 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, सल्फर से 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन डाल दीजिए सल्फर में, आर्गन में कुछ नहीं करना, यू विल सी विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग हैव द सेम इलेक्ट्रॉन नंबर, वही आइसोइलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्पीशीज हो जाएंगे। लेट मी सी अदर थिंग्स, नथिंग एल्स फ्रॉम द क्वांटम नंबर्स, इसको हम बस ले लेते हैं जरा, ठीक है, एंड just wait a second, let me stop sharing the screen, let me close this one, save this and then reopen this। सिद्दीका का नेट बहुत ज्यादा खराब रहता है आज, ठीक है, देखिए ठीक है। One thing is for sure, I will first of all get the electronic configuration, ये तो, oh my god, sorry, my bad, कोई स्क्रीन शेयर किया हुआ नहीं है, now the screen is shared, अच्छा, 5th में आपका एग्जाम है, फर्स्ट चैप्टर आ रहा है। ओके, श्योर श्योर, नो प्रॉब्लम, यू कैन डू दैट। आपको अभी तक रिकॉर्डिंग्स नहीं मिला है क्या सारा? डिड यू गेट द रिकॉर्डिंग्स?
No.
नो, जस्ट अ सेकंड, लेट मी आस्क Learnivio. सारा, इफ यू डोंट माइंड, आर्मी क्या है आपके इसमें टाइटल में? BTS, हाँ सारा?
No, sir.
So what is that army?
Yes.
Just
No, like ऐसी.
ऐसे ही कैसे? Like why army only? ठीक है, सारा आपको लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएंगी, ठीक है, एंड बट वी कैन शेड्यूल क्लासेस आल्सो, ठीक है, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। आप स्टार्ट कीजिएगा लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग से, और जब भी टाइम मिलेगा आपको और हमको दोनों को, देन वी कैन अरेंज क्लासेस। ओके सारा, 5th
Yes,
से
sir.
आपका एग्जाम है ना, आई विल कीप दैट इन माइंड। ठीक, चलिए, लेट अस सी दिस हियर। In all of these cases, we will calculate the principal quantum number minus 1 will be equal to the noble gas. Will be equal to the noble gas number. Noble gas number. ठीक है, noble gas number. So in the A case, the noble gas number is what? 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. यानी कि this is neon. Okay. Now you write neon. ठीक है, neon लिख दिया आपने 10. And then you will apply the formula NS, N minus 2F, N minus 1D, NP. What is the value of N here? Value of N is given 3s, 3 है। आप plug in कीजिए 3s, है ना, and put how many electrons they are saying? 1 electron. Now that means the atomic number is how much? Atomic number is 11. 10 electrons from here and 11. ठीक है, B case देखिए। What is the noble gas number? Tell me for the B case. What is the noble gas number for the B case? What is the
1.
noble gas? 1. 1 means which gas? Helium.
Helium.
So we are done with helium. Helium में हमने क्या ले लिया? 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन आ गए। Now, what is the value of N from here? Tell me. 2p3 में N की वैल्यू क्या है? What is the value of N? What is the value of N? 2 ना, देखिए ऐसे लिख देंगे, 2p is equal to क्या है यहाँ पे? NP. So N is equal to how much? 2. ठीक है, plug in the value. NS डालिए, NS यानी कि you will add 2s में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, you have to reach 2p3. उसके बाद क्या डाला आपने? 2p डाला, you added 2p and how many electrons? 3 electrons. Now 2 plus 2 4 plus atomic number will be equal to 2 plus 2 4 plus 3 7 electrons. The atomic number will be 7. Next case कीजिए, tell me the next case. Tell me noble gas number. Noble gas number.
Neon. 2.
2, that will be neon. So start neon. 10 electrons are done. Now what is the principal quantum number? What is the value of N? 3p5 में. What is the value of N?
3.
3. ठीक है, 3 लिख दिया आपने, plug in the value 3s. 3s possible है, 3s2. You have to reach 3p5. 3s2 के बाद क्या आ जाएगा? 3p आ जाएगा, उसमें 5 इलेक्ट्रॉन डाल दीजिए, 3p5. ठीक है, now we have 10 plus 2 12 plus 5. Z will be equal to how much? Atomic number is equal to 17. ठीक है, please write this down, let me know once you're done.
Sensor.
All of you done? Yes or no? Please tell me. Siddika, Harsha, Nabiha, Apnan, Martin.
Done, sir.
All of you understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to move towards the topic, that is the history of atomic structure.
Sir, quantum is finished.
Quantum is finished. Pura finished. History of atomic structure is, I teach it later on because ऐसा होगा कि आपके स्कूल में ये पहले पढ़ाएंगे, हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर. If they have started atomic structure, then they will start with history of atomic structure, right? है ना? और लेकिन अब तक आपने क्वांटम पढ़ लिया, ठीक है. अब जैसे हम हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर स्टार्ट करेंगे, आपके स्कूल में मे बी क्वांटम हो चुका होगा या फिर क्वांटम होने वाला होगा या फिर क्वांटम हो रहा होगा. सो क्वांटम आपको दो बार रिवाइज करने को मिल जाएगा अच्छे से. एक बार आपने अच्छे से यहाँ पे पढ़ लिया और उसके बाद स्कूल में आप वहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस कर पाइएगा, है ना. जो टीचर पूछे कम से कम सुन पा रहे हैं ना, रिवाइज हो जाए. दैट इज व्हाई आई टीच क्वांटम फर्स्ट, बिकॉज क्वांटम इज वेरी. हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर आप भूल जाइए, पूरा भूल जाइए, खत्म हो जाए. अगर आपको जेईई और नीट नहीं देना, इफ यू डोंट हैव टू गिव जेईई एंड नीट, ठीक है, तो इसका कोई काम नहीं है. हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर का कोई काम नहीं है इन द फर्दर चैप्टर्स, आगे जो चैप्टर्स आने में ये. लेकिन 11th क्लास के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, 12th क्लास के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, ठीक है. इवन इफ यू फॉरगेट दिस चैप्टर आफ्टर 11th स्टैंडर्ड, दैट इज आल्सो फाइन इफ यू डोंट हैव टू गिव जेईई और नीट. ठीक है, जिनको जेईई और नीट देना है उनके लिए तो सारे ही इसके टॉपिक्स, ऑल द टॉपिक्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज वहां से सवाल आएंगे. बट दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी रिक्वायर्ड इन एनी ऑफ द टॉपिक्स फ्रॉम द 12th स्टैंडर्ड, ठीक है. दैट इज वाई बहुत बार क्या होता है, क्वांटम नंबर्स आते आते कितने देखिए कितने लेक्चर्स लग गए, 1 2 3 4 लेक्चर्स ऑलमोस्ट फॉर क्वांटम नंबर्स, राइट, हाफ अ मंथ. और लगभग आपके पास 3-4 क्लास हाफ अ मंथ फॉर दिस हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर. तब तक बच्चे बोर हो जाते हैं और क्वांटम नंबर बाद में अगर हम पढ़ाते हैं, बाद तक आते आते बच्चे बोर हो जाते हैं और मेन टॉपिक बच्चों का छूट जाता है, ठीक है. सो वी स्टार्ट हिस्ट्री ऑफ एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर एंड here we will be learning about the experiments also.
This will take how many classes?
What, Harsha?
So this topic will take how many classes?
3 to 4 classes at least.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, 3 to 4. It really depends. ये तो ऐसा है कि हम आपको एक क्लास में करा दें, है ना. And when we have JEE का crash course and NEET का crash course, so we do this atomic structure, quantum number एक क्लास, history of atomic structure एक क्लास, ठीक है. बट उसमें आपको नहीं आएगा. बात समझ में आ रही है? जैसे स्कूल में हो जाता है ना, 2 क्लास में हो जाते हैं चैप्टर्स, ठीक है. वैसे तो सारे मतलब कराया जा सकता है, आपको लेकिन समझ में नहीं आएगा उतने टाइम में, until unless we do all type of questions and everything, ठीक है. चलिए, so where does the history of atomic structure starts? History of atomic structure starts like बहुत ही like it starts from a very olden time, and even in India, है ना, India में there was a concept of Pramanu. What was the concept of Pramanu? It is a Sanskrit word. इसका translation in modern English will be atom. When we say atomic bomb, हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? परमाणु बम. परमाणु बम बोलते हैं, right? And similarly in Greek philosophy also, atomos has a, there was a word known as atomos, and Democritus was the philosopher who first believed in a particle which cannot be further divided, ठीक है. What I can say, indivisible particle बोल सकते हैं, particle indivisible particle बोल सकते हैं, right? You can say that it is indivisible particle. Now all of these were before Christ. I mean BC का time पे है ना, before Christ. I'm just talking about the era. It is BC era. This was, I remember, this was 400 BC. I don't know how old the concept of Pramanu is in the Indian philosophy, but Greek philosophy was somewhere around 400 BC. You know, Democritus was somewhere around 400 BC. So, but all of these things were present, but these were just thoughts and these were just beliefs of the people there, and it did not have evidence. There was no evidence for this. So Democritus, he believed an indivisible particle, but he did not have. He used to say like this, that if you are going to take a metal piece and you are going to break it, and there will be a time that you will get such a particle that you cannot further break it down. Okay, so this was his thought experiment. So there was no evidence, but it was a thought. This is very logical to say. Also, there will be a time that you are not able to break it down. But later on, there will be people who started with evidence-based science. And John Dalton was the first who gave the theory of atom. Who gave the theory of atom? Who was the first one? John Dalton. Okay. And if you guys remember, I don't know, Harsha, Martin, and those who did the last class of atomic, the previous chapter, some basic concepts. In that, we explained or tried to explain how John Dalton, he used law of multiple proportion and law of constant proportions in order to prove that there are atoms. Okay? There are atoms, because in reactions, what was happening? In reactions, what was happening? We were getting water either 18 grams if you are reacting, or we used to get 36 grams, or we used to get 18, 36, 54, right? Yeah, 4 and 54 grams. Okay. So you were getting things in the multiples. And always you were getting water in the multiples of 18. So Dalton said that, and similarly, you were getting H2, you were getting 2 grams, or you were getting 4 grams, or you were getting 6 grams, or you were getting 8 grams. You were getting hydrogen gas in the multiples of 2. So John Dalton said that if I have a box and I am either getting 3 kg, or I am getting 3 kg or 6 kg, or I am getting 9 kg, or I am getting 12 kg, like this. Okay. I'm giving you two options here. No matter where you are having a particular molecule, you are always getting 3 kg, 6 kg, 9 kg, 12 kg. Agar aapke paas बक्से आ रहे हैं, you are getting boxes. You don't know what is inside the box. All of them. You don't know what is inside the box, but you always get 3 kg. You all know that iske andar all of these are same things. Okay? All of these are same things. But kya cheeze nahi pata. You don't know what it is, but you know that all of these are same things only. And whenever you get a box of it, you either get it 3 kg, or you get a 6 kg, or you get 9 kg, or you get 12 kgs. Okay. Now, you have to tell me, these things can be rice. What is more probable? These are going to be rice, or these are going to be, what can I say? These are going to be some units ki case mein aisa ki like there is no clear options. Is this kaise batana hai? So rice, you can get rice like this, or else just give me a second. What another example I can take, which is going to be discrete. Abhi dikkat ye hai that you can't understand discrete and continuous. Do you know what is discrete and continuous, guys? Tell me. Sara, Siddika, Afnan.
This doesn't continue.
Sorry? Discrete means?
Not continuous.
Not continuous, right? So if you are packing something and it is always 3 kg, 6 kg, 9 kg, and 12 kg into multiples, then what do you think? It will be discrete or continuous? The thing that you are having.
Discrete.
Discrete.
Discrete, right? Right. You will be having यहाँ पे you will be, if it is 1 unit here, यहाँ पे आपके पास 2 unit होगा. Here you will have 3 unit of the same thing. Here you will have 4 unit of same thing. So this was the law of constant proportions, and Dalton just theorized that there will be atoms for sure, and there will be discrete atoms, particular atoms, and not continuous things. Like we have rice and all. So rice and all are continuous. We cannot. It is discrete in the sense that अगर उसमें आप बहुत ज़्यादा time लगाते, 1 atom, 1 rice, 2 rice, 3 rice, and 4 rice like that. But generally we can say rice is continuous thing. है ना? आपको 1 kg बिल्कुल नहीं मिलेगा. You will get 1 kg and 100 grams मिल सकता है आपको. But if you are going to measure, let us suppose what bottled water you have, right? It will be always 1 liter. Bottled water that you are going to do. ठीक है, तो 1 पानी का बोतल, 2 पानी का बोतल, 3 पानी का बोतल. But if you are going to take handful of rice, it is going to be not accurate. Huh? So that is why he suppose that it is something discrete. You should have a good wording for this, which is understandable to 10th class students. Otherwise, आप अभी 11th में नहीं है ना, आप अभी 10th में ही है, because आप 11th में तब होते हैं जब आपका 11th complete हो जाएगा, right? So you are still in the 10th standard. जो knowledge है आपको, अभी तो आप पढ़ रहे हैं 11th standard. I should have some good words, but we will see. इसमें मुझे हम ही को मेहनत करना पड़ता है ना. You will never hear anyone else saying these terms, discrete and continuous. You will never see someone who is saying that John Dalton theorized this from law of constant proportion or multiple proportions. ठीक है, so इसमें हम ही को मेहनत करनी पड़ जाती है. You will neither get this in any books, you will, nor any teacher is going to explain. These things comes if you get into the field of research, and वहाँ पे you have to read papers. Wait a second, I have to reread this. Let me just note this down. Reread this paper. But discrete and continuous समझ में आ गया. So we can say that discrete particles थे. So John Dalton said that these are atoms. After that, what happened? There were some experiment. What was the experiment? One experiment was cathode ray tube experiment, and then the other experiment was Ernest Rutherford's gold foil experiment. ठीक है. So all of these experiments we are going to know later on. But first of all, we will learn what are the subatomic particles. ठीक है. Experiments हम लोग पढ़ लेंगे because we don't have much time now. So we are going to do subatomic particles first. And these subatomic particles are not new for you. You have already seen this, subatomic particles. What are the subatomic particles? We have proton, neutron, and electron. Right? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are going to write this down. Sorry, my bad. Please write this down. You will write the particle, proton, neutron, and electron. The symbol P positive, neutron for N, and electron for E. And charge is +1 for proton, neutron is 0, and the charge for electron is -1. The relative mass of proton is 1. For neutron, it is 1. And for electron, it is 1 upon 1840. That is a relative atomic mass. That means electron is very, very, very lighter than proton. Then you are going to write mass, or the absolute mass. Relative mass मतलब proton and neutron को, if you are going to compare proton and neutrons, they are going to have same mass. If you are going to compare proton and electron, then proton is going to have a very high mass. Yeah? Now, what is the absolute mass? Please write. For proton, it is equal to, proton is equal to how much? Does anyone remember? 1.673 into 10 to the power -27 kgs. What will be the mass of neutron? Same mass, 1.673 into 10 to the power -27 kg. The mass of electron, it is going to be, please write, 9.1 into 10 to the power -31 kgs.
So do we need to remember all this?
इस चैप्टर तक मतलब इस साल के लिए रिमेम्बर, यस इस साल तक के लिए 11 मतलब एक सवाल आ जाएगा तो फिर क्या कर सकते हैं, बट जनरली हम जनरली भूल जाते हैं, ठीक है, कभी कभार बस हमको ये याद रहता है -27 -27 -31. So yeah, if you can remember, just remember the orders, it is fine. Okay. Now right, next, this you have to remember. Charge on an electron. It is equal to, please write. Does anyone remember the charge? Minus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. Okay. Now write a question.
So is it minus?
Yeah, charge on electron, na? Electron में तो minus charge होगा, negative होगा electron, right? It is negatively charged, right?
Yes.
Sarah? Okay. Write a question. Calculate the charge by mass ratio of electron. Charge by mass ratio, it is also known as E by M. Because E is the elementary charge, that is this charge, minus 1.602 into 10 minus 19, and M is the mass of electron. E by M ratio बोलते हैं इसको. Can you calculate this? You have the charge and you have the mass also. Please calculate. You can approximate things. Okay? You can approximate things. E by M ratio in right here in coulombs per gram. Okay. So just convert the kgs to grams and then calculate charge by mass ratio.
Therefore, that we need to multiply with 5 by 18, right?
You need to multiply what?
For changing into grams, we need to do 5 by 18.
5 by 18? No. Like, not like that. See. What is the meaning of K? Here we have two words, na? See here. Here we have two words, right? We have K and we have G. What is K?
Kilo.
Kilo. What's the meaning of kilo?
I don't know.
You don't know. Kg is equal to how many grams? Tell me. Kg is equal to how many grams?
1000.
Okay. Km is equal to how many meters? Yes, Sarah. Km means how many meters?
1000.
So what is the meaning of K?
1000.
That's it. और आपको कुछ करना ही नहीं है. What you need to do, you just remove this. ये सारी चीजें multiplication में ना. Kg is also in multiplication, right? In the units. If you have learned this in the first chapter of physics, unit dimension and measurement, right? So
yes,
if you want to convert, mass will be equal to how much? 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. I don't want to write kilo. I just want to write in terms of gram. But I know that kilo means 1000. So I will just write 1000. हमने कुछ multiply नहीं किया है. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Did I just, whatever was kilo was in letter, I wrote it in numbers. Okay. So no need to for remembering what to multiply. You just need to remember K is equal to 1000. और जहाँ पे K वहाँ 1000 लगा देंगे. ठीक है? So you replace K by 1000, you are left with grams. And now you have automatically converted to grams. No need to multiply anything. Okay, so this is mass. And what is the charge? Charge is equal to 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19. So ratio will be what? Ratio E by M is equal to, charge is equal to 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 90 divided by 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 1000. 10 to the power minus, this is 10 to the power 3. So this will be 28, right? Minus 28. Correct? So it will be 1.6 divided by 9 कर दीजिए इसको, है ना? Approximations into 10 to the power minus 19 plus 28. What will be the value? It will be something 1.6 upon 9 into 10 to the power 4m. भैया देख यही तो यार समझ नहीं this is E by M. Charge by mass ratio. 10 to the power how much? Minus 19 plus 28. Minus 19 plus 28 will be equal to how much? 9, right? Plus 9. है ना? Now calculate 1.6 divided by 9. .6 divided by 9. Send the answer on my Zoom chat. .17. ठीक है. 0.17 into 10 to the power 9. In the standard form, I can write 1.7 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, this will be coulombs per gram. Done everyone, yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now write next. Shorthand notation for atoms and ions. Shorthand notation for atoms and ions. Let us suppose you have an atom X. Please see here, don't write anything, okay? Now, on the head, आपके पास ये एक जगह है, आपके पास ये दूसरी जगह, ठीक है? Below you have this part, और इस पार्ट में कुछ नहीं लिखते. This is vacant for अगर आपको X2 लिखना हो गया, है ना? यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं लिखती. You have 3 different parts here. So in the top left corner, we write the mass number and it is denoted by A. क्या denote करते हैं? Mass number. What is mass number? It is number of proton plus the number of neutrons. In the right hand side, we denote the charge. It can either be n positive or n negative. N is any whole number. N is any whole number. N is any natural number. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 कुछ भी हो सकता है. Because if it is not present, that means you don't have any charge. So what does it represent? This represents charge. Positive means loss of electron. Negative means gain of electrons. Okay. Then we have Z. What is Z? Z denotes the atomic number. And it is the number of protons. Okay. And what is this X? X is the symbol of atom. If you will have Na, sodium का हो गया है ना, sulfur के लिए S आ जाएगा and so on. And then you will write for a neutral atom. For a neutral atom, number of proton will be equal to number of electron. And this will be equal to what? Number of proton किसके लिए होता है? Atomic number. So this will be equal to Z. All right, next. For a cation with N positive charge, for a cation with N positive charge, number of electron is equal to Z minus number of electron is equal to Z minus whatever the charge is. Next, for an anion with N negative charge, number of electron is equal to Z, the atomic number, plus N, whatever the charge N is. Right, next. Number of neutrons is equal to the mass number A minus the number of protons. Done, everyone? Is going to please tell me?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm doing sir. Can you scroll up?
जल्दी लिखिए. Done.
Right answer.
I'm writing symbol. Okay. You will write the Z, the atomic number, the mass number, the proton number, the neutron number, and the electron, the number of electrons. Okay. I will write the symbol. You have to write the Z That means the atomic number, the mass number, the number of protons, the number of neutrons, and the number of electrons. Please see. First one is beryllium, atomic number 4, mass number 9. Calcium 2 positive, atomic number 20, mass number 40. Cl negative, 37 and 17. Carbon, 6 and 12. Potassium, approximately 40, and we have 90. So, how much time will you take? Tell me, guys. Should I do one for you guys? Tell me which one should I do? एक हम कर लेते हैं.
CL9.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which one? Tell me. Third one. Sorry, let us see the third one. Chlorine. What is the atomic number? It is given by this part. Atomic number Z. कितना हो जाएगा बताइए? 17. Mass number will be this 37. है ना? A. Number of proton is equal to number of. ये क्या होता है? Atomic number ही होता है. See, this is the number of proton. Number of proton will be equal to how much? 17. And what is the number of neutron? Number of neutron is atomic number minus proton. If you have seen the formula here. Number of neutrons is A minus number of protons. Okay, so 37 minus 17, that will be equal to 20. Now, number of electron, this is a cation or anion, tell me guys. Cation or anion?
Anion.
Anion. So anion, for an anion with N negative charge, what is the negative charge? 1 negative, right? Yes or no? How many negative
Yes,
charge?
sir.
1 negative.
1.
It will be equal to Z plus N. What is the value of Z? What is the value of Z in this case?
17.
17.
17 plus how much? What is the charge?
1.
1. 17 plus 1, 18.
So once again, how did neutron came?
Sorry?
How did neutron came? Neutron.
Read this.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. Everything will be there in your notes. Okay. अगर आपको कभी डाउट लगे ना तो हम ऐसे ही करेंगे बात. यहाँ पढ़िए आप, यहाँ पढ़िए आप. ओके सारा. चलिए. ऐसे मत हो जाइएगा फिर सालिम सर कुछ बताते ही नहीं. ठीक है. जनरली हम नहीं बताते कुछ भी. I usually think that students को सब पता होता है. I just need to ask some questions, some good questions. फिर वो आप ही बताइएगा answers. I am going to give you guys like 5 minutes. ठीक है. And हम 5 मिनट में आ रहे हैं. I'm just going to have some water and then come. Please कीजिए. Let me know if you get stuck. Once you're done, send the answer on my WhatsApp. Very good. Harsha.
So is it right?
No, I think it is right. So let us see here.
No, sir, I wrote wrong.
You're wrong. Where you are wrong?
I didn't
Calcium.
write the, yeah, calcium.
Mostly it was. Okay. See here, guys. टू पॉस्ट, लेकिन आपने जो लिखा उसके हिसाब से सही है. आपने क्वेश्चन ही सही नहीं लिखा था, राइट सारा?
Yes, sir.
So you will have atomic number is 4, mass number is 9, proton number is 4, neutron number 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. Electron number will be equal to Z, that is equal to 4 because it is neutral. Calcium 2 positive, atomic number is 20, mass number is 40, proton number is going to be 20, neutron number is going to be 20, 40 minus 20, and the number of electrons will be 20 minus 2, that is equal to 18. For carbon, it will be 6, 12, 6, 6, and 6. For potassium, it is going to be 19, 40, 19, 21, and 19. Okay. Now, write a few definitions that you already know. Isotope. We saw this in the previous chapter also. Same atomic number, different mass number. Same atomic number, different mass number. Isobar. What is isobar? Different number of protons and different number of neutrons, but same mass number. Same mass number, but different protons and neutrons. Different number of protons and different number of neutrons. Right, next, isotones. Same number of neutrons, but different number of protons. Okay, same number of neutrons, but different number of protons. Okay, so that's it for today. Please write this down. आज की क्लास में मार्टिन ने कुछ नहीं बोला है, यासिर ने कुछ नहीं बोला है, अफनान भी जहां तक चुप्पी चाप रहे. यस सर क्या? यस सर, हमने जो बोलना था बोल दिया.